So here we go. By the way, this isn't all, actually. I have the hat, the sweater, and then I also have the shirt too. If that alone doesn't tell you, I wouldn't say love. I really like Disciple, is what I'm just gonna say. Let me just preface this by saying I'm no expert when it comes to like dubstep, and I'm not saying like dubstep reviewers are experts. I just feel like because I've been listening for a shorter amount of time than probably they have, I feel like my opinion is, you know, less credible, therefore doesn't really matter. But you know, I just decided to do this for fun, and I just kind of want to get like my word out there. And alright, so this is my first dubstep review, and today we're gonna be reviewing the new annual compilation from Disciple Records, Disciple Alliance, Volume 6. Now, Volume 6, from the preview, I'm really hoping that they've improved upon last year's compilation, which I will say was frankly super underwhelming. There were a couple of tracks that definitely were a lot better than the others, like INFEKT and Virtual Riot with McRiddim, Myro and Oliverse with Never Know. I mean, the Mega Collab was it was really good, I'd say, but in my opinion, I still think that Get Lemon was, I wouldn't say a lot better, but I still feel like it was both better in execution and also, you know, listenability, if that makes any sense. I feel like I could pop on Get Lemon anytime, you know, just listening to music, but if I were to listen to We Don't Play, then I feel like I'd have to be, you know, in the mood for Disciple. I feel like We Don't Play was made for like festivals and stuff like that, because, you know, it has like the little introductions of each artist and everything like that. But with this compilation, I'm really hoping that they can improve upon Volume 5. There are a few on here that I have heard, like the Eliminate song, the Barely Live song, I can't remember what else, but I have heard those because of them being played during the live streamed Insomniac events. I don't think there's any others that I've on here that I've really listened to besides the previews. I'm mainly going to be listening to, you know, like intros, the drop, and then the second drop. The second drops I'm going in completely blind, except for Samplifire's Berserker, which I've listened to, I don't know, I think I'd say about like 25 times at this point, because I was just so hyped when I saw that it was going to be on this compilation, and I just had to listen to it immediately when it came out. So here we go with the first, or sorry, well, the first track of the compilation, but the third mega collab from Disciple and the entire roster. So here we go. The vocals are perfect. Nice build up. Great first drop, I will say. I really like the inclusion of the PhaseOne guitars. Oh! right. Although I do feel like it is a bit underwhelming. Disciple, I think in like the past few months they live streamed the production and process of the Mega Club. And actually, I think this is different because it sounds, I wouldn't say completely, but it sounds a lot different in the demo than it did in this release version. And honestly, I feel like that demo version was so much better than this one. Honestly, I feel like the first drop sounds so much like Bainbridge. It was off the Knights of the Round Table Volume 3 compilation. I can't remember the name of the track, but it definitely sounds 100% like the that Bainbridge track. Also, I'm noticing a lot of Graphyt and ECRAZE. They completely overpowered, I feel like, the other artists. I mean, there were like, you know, little tidbits here and there that you could recognize of our other artists. I really do like the inclusion of those PhaseOne guitars in the bridge, which was really nice. But I don't know, like on paper it's a great track, but I still feel like it's still a little bit underwhelming. It's not to the caliber that I feel like they could be. Like Get Lemon, for example, was an incredible mega collab. It really showcased everyone's sound design. The execution was perfect. Yeah, you know, that's the thing. I feel like the execution is a little off with this one in particular. Although I really do like Virus Syndicate's vocals and how like it included the titles of various tracks and EPs off of Disciple's discography. I do really like that. That's a really cool idea. But I mean, overall, the execution is just a little off, and I feel like it's not to the capacity that I feel like Disciple could. I don't know how to put this into words. It's just underwhelming is what I'll say. I do really like it as a mega club, but not too many, you know, original ideas. I don't know, it's just underwhelming, that's all I can really say. Although I am really excited for the next track, which is Berserker by Samplifire. God, I love that so much. God, such an incredible track. God, it's such an absolutely, just an incredible track. I've already listened to it like, I don't know, 15 times before this, but oh my God, each time it's just so good. It's simple yet effective. I do really like how it sets the theme in the intro. That's just great with the ship creaking and everything like that. And it just sounds like a bunch of Vikings about to like go into a village or something and just cause mayhem, and it's just so great. I also love the Viking chants and then like the drums and everything like that. It's just so great. Even with the drop as well. Like it's pretty simple, you know, just drums and then also the Viking chants. Like I said before, it's so simple yet effective, and it's such an incredible track. Along with the second drop, with the inclusion of like this screechy kind of like sustained bass, which definitely contrasts well with the track, and then also with the little breaks with the Viking chants. It's so just such a great track. Samplifire definitely knocked it out of the park with this one. All right, on to the next track with Modestep, Lost My Way. Love Josh's vocals. Ooh, that's really nice. What the hell? Nice, really nice outro. Wow. All right, that's great. Of course, you got Josh's vocals, which is always really nice. It's a very ethereal track. Nothing too special. And then the drop is really nice. I like how the bass, you know, it has like that same melody, but then it also kind of has, you know, Modestep's signature kind of like screechy sound to back it up as well. I did really like that that second section of the drop as well, with that really like kind of metallic sound. But overall, it's a really nice track. Nothing too special. I kind of, you know, expected something like this from Modestep. The vocals were good, drops were good. Nice track. On to the next track, Eliminate, Multiplex. Oh, I've heard this one.
Targets acquired.
It's pretty basic Eliminate, although it's still great. Yeah, the intro is really nice. It's like this, you know, kind of generic synthwave, but I mean, it's really nice. Very reminiscent of like, you know, Barely Alive, you know, because he does the synthwave stuff. I mean, the drop isn't anything too special. I mean, it's pretty generic Eliminate sound design, but I mean, it's still great nonetheless. I mean, yeah, overall, I guess the only new thing is just kind of like the synthwavey kind of intro. I mean, the drop is still great. I really enjoyed it. It's got that underwatery kind of metallic sound design that you definitely expect from Eliminate, which I just absolutely love his sound design. But I mean, yeah, it's great track. What else can I say? On to the next song with Barely Live and EXO ELIZA, Know You Better. Also heard this one. Great track. Great track from Barely Alive. Of course, you got the 80s. Actually, yeah, you know, out of all of like the tracks that Barely Alive has included, like that kind of synth wavy, kind of 80s sound. This is like the most, I don't know, I'd say like kind of 80s pop sounding track, aside from like, I don't know, maybe Deeper in Love, or what was that one called? I don't know, but it was on the Odyssey album. But yeah, honestly, like the vocals are great. The intro is just spectacular. The intro, I don't know, I'm not a fan of like that kind of like rapid fire kind of like bass sound. I mean it's cool, but I don't know, that's just kind of like, I don't kind of vibe with it. But I mean, other than that, it's great track. Although I have started to notice with Barely Alive's tracks is that like with the second drop, he kind of goes with like this kind of trappy beat, or sorry, I've noticed that they kind of go with like this trappy beat, which is, you know, that's always nice. Adds some variation with the track. But I mean, honestly, great track. Haven't really been too disappointed with these tracks so far. Although, I don't know, I'm kind of skeptical about this next one, which is 12th Planet. 12th Planet, I don't know. He's kind of, ever since he's been signed to Disciple, I feel like his sound is just honestly like degraded over time. I mean, he's still producing, but I mean, it's nothing noteworthy. I mean, it's just kind of generic so far. This is supposed to be different, I know. And I think this was also on the Nocturnal Wonderland Barely Alive set, which is also where I heard the Barely Alive track, the Eliminate track, and I think those are the only two. I don't know, here we go. 12th Planet and Katie Sky with Follow. Nice vocals. Oh wow. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have heard this. Oh. Oh wait, it's already over. Yeah, I thought there was gonna be like a whole second drop. Some nice, you know, melodic. I think this is the first kind of like melodic track that we've gotten from 12th Planet on Disciple. Honestly, that was really great. I loved it. The vocals accompanied it really good. I mean, granted, it's, you know, pretty generic, I'd say, melodic, kind of like dubstep, and it's different from 12th Planet too. That second drop, that was pretty good. Although I don't know, it doesn't sound like 12th Planet for some reason. It sounds like a completely different artist. But I mean, hey, I'm not hating it. I really like that second drop. That was a nice addition. Or no, sorry, not that second drop, but the double drop. I guess he you know, definitely wanted to try something new with this track, and I will give him credit for that. Now this I'm really excited for. Oliverse, Don't Wake Me Up. Oh my god, I love this already. Oh my god. God, that's just fantastic. Oh, fake out. I just really like Oliverse. His tracks are just so great like that. Just his melodic dubstep and just his sound design and production. It's so clean and it's just so good. This is definitely a good showcase of his style. Although I do like his Myro collab last year. I did like that just a little bit better. I feel like there's a bit more variation on that one. But yeah, overall, I mean, just like it's pretty. It's just a really nice Oliverse tune. Honestly, it's I don't really know what else to say. It's really great. So yeah, on to the next track with Fox Stevenson, Just Don't Mind. Great Fox vocals. Oh, fake out. I mean, it's a bit different from the average Fox Stevenson, listen. Again, like I said, but with the Barely Live track, I don't know, I'm still not a fan of like that kind of like rapid fire kind of sound design. But I mean, still, it's a great track. Honestly, love the vocals from Fox Stevenson. The double drop was really nice. I really like that. That kind of like it still has that like really nice Fox Stevenson style. It's kind of scratchy, but I don't know. I just really like it. Overall, everything else was great. Intro was really nice. I don't really have too many gripes with these songs. I'm really enjoying these tracks so far. Now this one, I am really excited for. And I bet a lot of others too, because, ooh, new Virtual Riot. And I know that this one's supposed to be melodic dubstep. And I've noticed that a lot of artists, this compilation in particular, they've been kind of like doing a lot more, melodic tracks, I've noticed. For instance, Modestep, 12th Planet, and now Virtual Riot. I mean, the Barely Live and Eliminate songs, they kind of had elements of melodic, but I mean, the drops are still, pretty heavy, I guess you could say. But this Virtual Riot one, I'm really excited for. So here we go. Virtual Riot, Dream Logic. God, this is great. Again, really ethereal, like the Modestep track. Oh my god! Oh my god. Yeah, it's so good. Oh my god. Okay, I want to talk about the second drop. The second drop, that was incredible. Just that sound design is absolutely insane. How it's just kind of like, it like warps in on itself. It's, oh my god. It's just so entrancing. It's so incredible. Oh my god. And the first drop, I mean, that's great. I just love like the kind of like that fake out was really good, where it kind of goes like in and out. I mean, it's just, honestly, this track is just so incredible. Honestly, I feel like this besides Berserker is probably my favorite track on the compilation by far. This is so, it's just, his sound design, it's just superb, honestly. And like, it just really goes to show why people get so excited whenever he releases something. It's because, they want to hear something like this. This is just absolutely just, it's just a joy to listen to, honestly. Like, it's just so good. I can't like, literally, I can't give this enough praise. It's so just entrancing. And it's also like I said with the Modestep track, it's very ethereal. I really like that with these melodic tracks. And it's just, oh my god, I'm like at a loss of words, honestly. Superb track, so good. And I'm excited for this next one. Me personally, I like Bandlez and their sound design. They're kind of like wobbly sound design. I really like their tracks. So here we go. Bandlez and Dread MC, Precaution. Really good vocals. really good. Oh my god, I'm impressed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I like that. I just really love that Bandlez sound design. I don't know what it is about it. I just really like that wobbliness. The Dread MC vocals are really good. I like that. I kind of like that. Similar to like with Weed Haha. There's that kind of like reggae vibe to it, which I really like. It's really nice. And goes along well with the dubstep track, obviously. The drop is really nice. The double drop is really nice. With that kind of like, it kind of like slows down the pace. The snare really kicks in, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know the technical term. Honestly, like, I don't know. It's just a really good song. So up next, I'm kind of skeptical with this one, Dirtyphonics. From the preview, I don't know. It seemed kind of, I don't know. I'm not too excited for this one. But up next is Dirtyphonics Dark Elixir. This is actually pretty good. Yeah, this is pretty good. Oh, double drop. Yep. Fake out. Oh, okay. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like this is kind of like the part where like the songs kind of like are starting to lack in. I don't want to say originality. It's just following the same kind of format that modern dubstep usually has. Like for instance, I mean, I like the intro. The intro is really cool, but like basic. Also, yeah, it had a fake out in the first drop as well. Fake out, drop. Double drop with the fake out as well. Again, nothing too special from Dirtyphonics. I mean, it has their usual sound design on it. I mean, it's not the best from them, honestly. They do keep it relatively simple with just having one drop and then a double drop. I don't know, I guess the double drop was a little better, in my opinion. I feel like definitely had more variation than the first drop. But I mean, other than that, I mean, I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence about this one. I don't know, I'm not really vibing with this one. It's a good track, I'll say, but I mean, I don't know, I feel like Dirtyphonics can still do better than this. So now we're getting into the new Graphyt. Graphyt was just recently signed to Disciple. I forgot when. I think sometime in June. And he already released. Actually, yeah, Graphyt was released. Was signed to Roundtable, and he's already released his EP. EP was great. So I'm hoping that same quality carries over into this track. Wow. Oh. Oh, this is so much better. Why wasn't this the first drop? Pretty good, pretty good. Honestly, I feel like the second drop was a lot better than the first drop. I just like the second drop better than the first one. The first one was kind of, I don't know, it seemed kind of weird. I don't know, to me it just sounded a bit off. Yeah, it still has the usual Graphyt sound design, but I don't know, it just seemed kind of lacking. Like, it's still a good track. I'm not trying to discredit these tracks in any way. I mean, like, they're all really good tracks. I feel like these producers are just trying a bit too hard to try and, like, differentiate. I don't know, but then end up just sounding generic. I feel like that's the best way I can put that. I really like the kind of like trap beat at the beginning in the intro. Overall, I mean, it's a pretty okay track. I'm really excited to see what Graphyt will bring to the table, the round table. Next up, another new, also on Roundtable, I think back in July. Oh, sorry, scratch that. He was in June, I think. Yeah, he was signed in June, and then Graphyt, I think, was signed in July, I'm pretty sure. ECRAZE, is that how you pronounce it? I think it's ECRAZE. Correct me if I'm wrong. He's been signed to Disciple Roundtable, and he's already released his EP. Pretty good. So yeah, here's ECRAZE, Get Real. This is all really good. What the hell? This part's really cool. Oh, no fake out this time. Yeah, I feel like these same amount of quality is carried over with this one. Honestly, I really like the that kind of like stompy ECRAZE sound design, especially with that little like screechy sustain bass in the background. Really nice touch, adds a bit more dimension to the track. Yeah, with both these Graphyt and ECRAZE, the intros are honestly really good. The fake out on the first drop is pretty cool, with that kind of like slowing down sub bass. I don't really know the technical terms. Honestly, I just really like that signature kind of like stompy sound design, and that's the word I was looking for earlier, stompy. I feel like that's the best way to describe these kind of tracks. But yeah, I mean, I like it. I'm digging it. Now this one I'm kind of skeptical about from what I've heard in the preview. Up next is PhaseOne with Make It Bump. Oh, okay, here we go, double drop. Second drop.
Turn me up a little bit.
Fake out. Oh, I don't know. That's pretty good. There was a lot of variation in the drop, I will say. I did really like that aspect about the track. At times it kind of like picked up the pace, other times it kind of like mellowed out, and I really like the growls that PhaseOne throws in those little breaks there. That was really nice. The double drop was honestly really cool. That kind of like squelchy Spitfire kind of bass sound reminded me a lot of Ultima, and that kind of like real like liquidy, I don't know how to explain that, like real kind of like liquidy metallic kind of sound. That was pretty cool. And the second drop, well, at first I was kind of like, oh, here we go again. It's just a copy and paste of the first one. The latter half of it had like just a little bit of variation, which is pretty nice. I don't know, I just really like the real like stompy stuff. And it did have like those sections throughout. And honestly, those were nice. The guitars, obviously, that's just signature PhaseOne. And overall, pretty good track. This one, here we get into the McRiddim. So here we are with INFEKT, Paul McRiddim.
I was walking by the studio, and my producers told me it was dubstep. I asked who the artist was, and they said his name was INFEKT. Here we go. This is what they call rhythm. This is what they call rhythm.
Oh, of course, mellows out.
Drop it like it's hot.
Yeah, just great. I mean, I hate using the word generic, but I mean it's INFEKT. What else can I say? INFEKT sound, and I've noticed coming off of the Kaizen EP, he still has those kind of like those goofy kind of vocals, specifically recorded for the track with I don't know, this guy talking to his producers about making rhythm from overhearing it, and honestly it's pretty good. It's definitely, you know, a great rhythm track. Has that signature INFEKT sound design to it. Yeah, what else can I say? Oh yeah, also another thing I've noticed is that it has that signature like 25-second, I don't know how many bars it is, but it's always like 25-second intro and then whatever, pre-drop sample and then just drop. It's good. Good track overall. And this one, I love Chibs. I don't know what it is. There's just something about it. Oh my god, I don't even know how to describe it. Just his sound design alone, like really kind of squishy, kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just got this really like squishy, bouncy kind of sound to it, and I just really love that from Chibs. I'm excited for this one. Chibs Karate.
You wanna fight?
Top notch.
You wanna fight?
Fake out. Great. Great Chibs track. That definitely tops last year's track. I just love like that rapid. Okay, this example of like rapid sound design. This is what I like. That kind of like quick, kind of like fidgety. Oh my god, I don't know how to explain it. It just works so well with Chibs' sound design. And honestly, the sound design is just perfect. And also another thing with this one is that there's also like that same 25-second intro and then drop. Same with like INFEKT. I've noticed with these artists is that they always have like a 25-second intro. I don't know how many bars it is. I bet it's because of like measurement of like bars or something like that. I don't know how many exactly, but all I know is that it's always like around 25 seconds. Just a small thing I noticed. It's got that great Chibs sound design, that kind of like squishy kind of, I don't know, I just really like that Chibs sound design. I can't put it into words, but I mean, yeah, it's great. Very intricate sound design as well. I really like that about Chibs. And the same with like a lot of all these artists, is that they have the intricacies and like little just tidbits here and there. It just absolutely makes a track. Overall, just a great tune. All right, so next up we got MVRDA with Not Alone. And Not Alone is supposed to be like a really deep dubstep track, so I'm really excited about this one. We haven't gotten anything, and I'm really interested to see what he'll do with this kind of and also this is kind of like a deep dubstep track that we haven't gotten since Volume 5, honestly. Or not Volume 5, with like I guess Hatcha or Truth and their tracks. Those tracks were honestly really good. I really like those, so I have high hopes for this one. So here it is, MVRDA, Not Alone. Ooh. Just good track, man. It's deep dubstep done so well. I'm a little sad that you know, we won't get like, you know, an actual heavy dubstep track from MVRDA. Still, like, this is done very well. I do like that, you know, he's kind of like expanding his style, taking new risks, similar to like what he did with the Titan EP on Roundtable with Cockney Cartel. I don't know, I can't, there's no other word that I can really think of than ethereal. Such good vibes on this one. Big tune. So up next, Dodge and Fuski with 10 Years Too Late. In addition to, you know, MVRDA making a deep dubstep track, this one's also supposed to be kind of like a throwback track. There we go. 10 Years Too Late by Dodge and Fuski. Oh, hold on. Of course. You know, the little by Dodge. Yeah, definitely 10 Years Too Late. It's got very simple, you know, sound design, production, nothing too special. I mean, it's a nice throwback, but I mean, who am I to say? I wasn't listening to dubstep back in like the early 2000s, so I mean, it's not really for me to kind of like say, oh, this is nice, this would have been really great back then. It's pretty cool. I like that that kind of like really wobbly kind of like sub bass. That's really nice. It definitely reminds me of I forgot which track it was by Modestep on their Dawn EP. I think Without You, I think that's what it was called. It was real nice. I was kind of expecting a little more from Dodge and Fuski, of course. Honestly, nothing's gonna top Brains on Fire. That was just such a good track, and I'm really hoping that they can produce something of that caliber. Just the sound design and production was just absolutely insane on that track. But I mean, I guess they're trying to, you know, just have like a little throwback on the compilation, which is always nice. This one I'm pretty excited for. And here we go with Myro, Dread MC, and Writer Shafique. I don't know how to pronounce that last name, I'm sorry. Myro with Who Dem. Ooh. Ooh, really great tune. Massive tune. The vocals are really nice. You can really get into the groove with this song. It's really nice. A real deep, really nice tune. I don't know how else to describe it. Production is nice. Always nice to hear something from Myro. Still waiting on that Myro EP though. So here we go with the last track by Terravita. Now, I'm pretty excited to hear this one because Terravita haven't released anything in a while, and I think they said on like Instagram or Twitter or something like that, they said that this one is supposed to be a drum and bass. The second drop is supposed to have drum and bass drop, which I'm pretty excited for. So, I mean, yeah, here we go. Terravita, Galaxy 16. Last track on the compilation. Let's go. Oh, okay, here we go.
Man is an endangered species.
Oh, here we go.
Galaxy 16.
Great track. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed that the drum and bass part was pretty much just like the rhythm of the first drop, just with the drum and bass beat pattern. I was kind of expecting something a little more. I did like the way the tune progressed. I really did like that. Percussion was on point. It was just absolutely perfect. Great way to end the compilation off too. Overall, I feel like this compilation did at points definitely was a lot better than the last year's volume 5. I mean, there are 20 tracks, so I mean you definitely get a lot more bang for your buck with this one, because that was another thing that I was disappointed with volume 5, is that because each track was a collaboration, that meant that there were less songs in total. Still, I feel like everyone was able to, you know, show off their sound design in one way or another, and I feel like they've definitely succeeded in bringing a compilation together of all their artists, and each artist honestly just knocked it out of the park. Again, I feel like the mega collab still could have been a lot better executed, but overall, Disciple Alliance Volume 6 is good compilation. Pretty good. It's pretty good. Then again, I feel like there are people who are kind of like sick of basic kind of dubstep. I feel like people are seeking more kind of like variation and evolution in the genre. For instance, like Halcyon, and then their big push with like future rhythm and stuff like that. And I guess I am a little biased since as you can see. I do really like Disciple and just all the members and just the music and everything that they, I guess for Disciple fans like me in particular, this is definitely a great compilation for fans, but I feel like to the average dubstep listener this wouldn't be exactly for them. I feel like they'd be kind of sick of I guess everything else, like aside from like I guess Virtual Riot or like Eliminate. A lot of variation throughout this compilation, and just overall great compilation. Yeah, I mean, I have no other words to say. Yeah, anyways, peace out.